On pole, Joel Miller, car 62, Irvine, California, 1991 Mazda RX-7. Alongside Ken Epsman, car 53, Santa Clara, 1984 Pontiac Firebird. All right, let's set this field for you on our final group of the morning. Remember, all 7 of these will be back out this afternoon. On pole, Joel Miller, car 62, Irvine, California, 1991 Mazda RX-7. Interesting car. Won the 1991 IMSA GTO Drivers and Manufacturers Championship. Finished second in the GTS class at the 1994 Le Mans 24 Hours. Alongside Ken Epsman, car 53, Santa Clara, 1984 Pontiac Firebird.
Inside second row, 15, Chris Liebenberg from Boyertown, Pennsylvania, 1991 Ford Mustang. And next to him, starting fourth, is Bill Ockerland, number 33, Holland, Michigan, in a 1991 Chevrolet Duracell Camaro.
Car 63T starts fifth, Keith Freezer, St. Alberta, Alberta, 84 Mercury Capri. Tom Long in car 37, Rock Hill, South Carolina, 1989 Mazda MX-6.
Starting seventh, number 6, Gordon Johnson, Scottsdale, Arizona, 1991 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. Right beside him is number 98, Eric Edenholm, Carefree, Arizona, in a 1986 Toyota Celica.
Fifth row on the inside, number 88, Michael Malone, Seattle, Washington. 88 Chevrolet Corvette alongside number 28, Walt Brown Jr., Scottsdale, in a 87 Chevrolet Camaro.
Starting 11th is Kenneth Davis from Escondido, California, and an 85 Roush Mercury Capri. Right beside him is number 3, that's Phil Maher of Yakima, Washington. Might remember him from skiing before he started racing.
Olympic skier.
Absolutely. 1989 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme.
Seventh row inside, number 3, George Crass IV, Plainfield, Illinois, 1986 Chevrolet Camaro alongside number 50, Dan Walters, Homeland, California, 82 Pontiac Trans Am.
Starting 15th is Nick DeVitus, number 77. He's from Sammamish, Washington, a 1988 Chevrolet Beretta. Beside him is 24, Howard Matloff, Rancho San Jose, California, in a 1990 Oldsmobile Cutlass.
Ninth row inside, starting 17th, number 65, Ross Myers, Boyertown, Pennsylvania, 85 Roush Ford Mustang, a 91 Ford Roush Mustang alongside. That one's car number 9, driven by Steve Schuler of Capistrano Beach.
Starting 19th, number 16, Mike McNamee from La Habra Heights, California, and it's 85 Buick Somerset. Beside him is 95 Philip Mendolowitz from Tarzana in a 1989 Nissan 240SX.
21st starter, car number 5, John Goodman, Seattle, Washington, 1988 Chevrolet Corvette Protofab alongside number 33T, Bob Hardison, Phoenix, Arizona, 1990 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme.
Starting 23rd is number 71, Ralph Thomas from Fernandina Beach, Florida, in a 1985 Mazda RX-7. Beside him is number 55, David Doyle, Lowline, California, in a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am.
Starting 25th, car number 23, Joe Yao Jr., Hacienda Heights, 1991 Toyota 1180-101 alongside Andy Chan, car 125, Harbor City, California, 1990 BMW M3.
And starting on the back row is number 89, Michael Hevick from Nevada City in a 1988 Chevrolet Corvette. Beside him is 78, Chris Hines from Scottsdale, Arizona, and a 1983 Pontiac Firebird. That is your field, 28 strong.
Anyway, here they come. It's going to be Joel Miller and Ken Epsman, the Mazda RX-7 and a Pontiac Firebird. They come up with the green flag. Wow. Good drag race. Boy, they're pretty much dead even. Mazda's on the inside going down into the Andretti hairpin. We'll look for him. Boy, Epsman stays outside right alongside him. Looks like that Roush Mustang might try and sneak up past Epsman. Can't get it pulled off as they go around that corner. Watching everybody now singling up as they get through most of that corner, head down into turn 3. That's going to take them under the Michelin tire bridge through the infield.
So watch Bill Auckland in the yellow Duracell Camaro. He was several miles an hour faster than the class, as I recall when I was watching him the last time. He was going under the bridge here at 140, and everybody else would be.
Yeah, he started third. Let's see how things shape out. Epsman is scored as the first car across the line in the Pontiac Firebird, but I believe it's Miller in the Mazda that's out front now. We'll confirm that as they come by. It is Miller, then Epsman, then Ackerland as they get to the top of the hill and get ready to make the descent through the corkscrew. The Mazda, the Firebird, and Chevrolet Duracell cars tomorrow. Then Liebenberg in the Mustang and Freezer in a Mercury Capri. Tom Gloy raced those Capris.
He did successfully.
Factory, yeah. He used to live out here in Carmel Valley.
That Duracell Camaro of Auckland, that just sounds like being buzzed by a
yeah, he's still third as they come out of turn 11.
There he goes. Does he make it? We'll see.
Auckland trying to dive down the inside of Epsman as they go into the Andretti hairpin. Not sure he was able to pull it off.
Well, a couple of old hands there. I don't think there won't be any cheap wins in that.
Boy, the Mazda's out front, and Auckland did make the pass on Epsman.
They did make the pass.
Auckland moved to second spot in that 33 Camaro. Epsman in the Pontiac Firebird has to pull in behind him. Then it's Liebenberg in the long now in the Mazda MX-6. Car number 37 moves in the fourth spot. Keith Freezer in 63T, the Mercury Capri, up to fifth. So big changes, but it's Miller in that Mazda RX-7 out front, followed by Ackerland in the Camaro, Epsman in the Firebird, Long in the Mazda MX-6, and Freezer in the Mercury Capri.
So Auckland went under the bridge at 139, which is a fair bit faster than the other cars in that class, except Mazda. So let's just see. We'll catch Miller next time and see what he's managing. But clearly, he's got the handling because he's opening it up.
I don't think Ackerland has the legs to catch Miller in that Mazda pole. That Mazda exceedingly quick.
Well, it did win the 1991 IMSA GTO Drivers and Manufacturers Championship, and it was second in the GTF class in 94 for Mons.
That's the number 62 car that we're talking about that is currently leading this event.
Yes.
3 laps are down. Now my guess is they'll probably be able to run about 8 somewhere in there, so maybe more. We'll have to watch how they go. They're really going at a pretty good pace. You can hear Miller go by in that RX-7. And Epsman has gotten back around Ackerland. That's that battle for second between the Pontiac Firebird and the Chevrolet Camaro. Epsman back to second at 53. Ackerland drops to third. Now Freezer in the Mercury Capri moves up to fourth in the 63T car.
It looked like Auckland was setting up for another pass at going into the Andretti hairpin. We don't know if he pulled it off, but he certainly got a bit of extra speed over Epsman, so it's within his grasp, and he did do it the last time he tried. making turn 11 really, really wide. I mean, he's practically drifting into the dirt there. 135.
Epsman and Arkelin still in that great battle for second.
Yeah,
A Pontiac Firebird and a Chevrolet Camaro.
Arkelin's got the speed, but he's going to have to be right behind Epsman when he comes out of 11 to do anything with it. Otherwise, he just spends all the time down there just catching him up.
Well, they've done a lot of racing together, and they're very familiar with each other and respect each other, and they know that neither one's going to pull any kind of shenanigans and do anything stupid. Freezer now in that Mercury Capri up to fourth, as I'd indicated. Another Roush Mercury Capri, driven by Davis, now running in fifth spot. That's car number 8. Long in the Mazda MX-6 has dropped out of the top 5. He's now running 6th, followed by Johnson in the number 6 Oldsmobile Cutlass, Malone in the 88 Corvette, Edenholm in the 98 Toyota Celica, another Oldsmobile Cutlass, the one driven by Phil Mayer, is now running 10th, 03. Corvette in here. Yeah.
Joel Miller goes any wider on turn 11, he's going to be going along the wall. He's running really wide there, almost into the dirt. And Bill Arkelin's gotten around Ken Epsman there.
So they swap positions once again. Looking at that Protofab Corvette that's out there now, driven by John Goodman of Seattle, car number 5. That was one of 2 polyvoltic cars built for IMSA Camel GT and GTO SCCA class made by Protofab. Wally Dallenbach was the driver at the Miami Grand Prix, Sebring's 12 Hours, Daytona 24 Hours, and the Portland Sears Point races. Listed at 600 horsepower.
Is that Protofab that's in Reno? Because if it is, I know those guys. I'll have to ask about that.
Next time you see him, stop in and chat.
I will.
We're in the second half of this race. Time is running out. My guess, 3 laps at the most before the checkered flag waves.
Yeah, that sounds about right. About 3 laps. See, here comes Bill Arkelin. Once he gets past Epsman, if he can do that, he's got the legs.
Last time was 132.
Yeah, that's good.
So Arkelin and Epsman continue to swap back and forth, second and third. Epsman started second, Arkelin passed him, Epsman passed Arkelin, and now Arkelin's back in second. And we've got probably a couple more laps to go. We'll have to keep our eye on your race leader, Joel Miller, in that Mazda RX-7, and the starter to see when the 1 lap sign does come out.
Miller is running into 2 wheels in the dirt when he goes around 11. If you watch him, catch him on the next lap. He's running wider than anybody else, using every inch of the blacktop and a bit more. This time it's Epsman back in front.
And Epsman has gotten around Arkelin again as they continue to play their game out. out there having a great battle. Basically identical cars, identical chassis. A Pontiac Firebird, a Chevrolet Camaro, same car, different bodywork.
I mean, the only difference that I can tell is the fact that Auckland's got about another 5 miles an hour on the straightaway, but if he's far enough back, he wastes all that trying to get around him anyway. It doesn't make any difference. So if he's leading when he goes into the straightaway, he's going to win. If he doesn't,
And that extra 5 miles could be bodywork, could be engine power, could be the line he gets out of turn 11, any number of things. Because the key to a fast lap at this track is a good exit speed from turn 11 that launches you for the rest of the track up what's really the only straightaway here at the track.
One lap. Well, Frieser's got a chance at catching Epsman and Auckland. He's only 3 cars back, and there's one.
We are on the final lap. Miller with a very healthy lead in that Mazda RX-7. Car number 62, Epsman and Auckland take turns being second and third in the Pontiac Firebird, Epsman 53, the Chevrolet Duracell Camaro 33, Auckland, Frieser in that Mercury Capri 63T. Has he closed up on them? I didn't notice.
He has. He had a lap car in front of him, but after he gets around that, which is probably going to be by now, I should think. He'll be able to see him. So,
of course, he's probably hoping that Epsman and Auckland will tangle and take each other out, and he can scoot on by into a nice second place. Not much chance of that happening, however. Your race leader coming down into turn 11 now. We'll watch him as he comes out of that corner. Using absolutely all of the pavement. Way out there. Comes up the start-finish straightaway. Takes the checkered flag for the win. Boy, look at Epsman and Auckland. They were nose to nose. Auckland trying to out-accelerate him. Think he got him just at the line. Auckland moves up to second spot. Just as they cross the start-finish line by a nose in that number 33 Chevrolet Duracell Camaro. Epsman third in the number 53 Pontiac Firebird. Then it's Frieser in the Mercury Capri 63T. And Davis in the Roush Mercury Capri, car number 8, fifth.